Hey ladies, how are you? Soulpreneurs, yogipreneurs, everyone who is joining this group. My name is Crystal Gray. Hello, if you guys are new to me. And I wanted to hop on today and tell you 3 different ways that you can start standing out in the marketplace. So how can you stand out as a yoga teacher, as a Reiki practitioner, as whatever sort of soulpreneur you are, how can you stand out? Okay, so number 1, the first way that you can stand out is to niche down. Okay, so instead of saying, oh, I can help everybody. Hey, Summer, thanks for joining. So instead of saying, hey, I can help every certain type of entrepreneur on the planet with this system. Instead of saying that, like I don't say that, I say soulpreneurs because I want to help women to make their dharma their business. So that's the kind of people that I want to attract. People that are have a little bit kind of different businesses, maybe on the fringes, yoga teachers, Reiki practitioners, people that create, crystal infused jewelry, all different things like this. That's the kind of people I want to attract because that's just the kind of stuff that I like. So I want to help those kinds of people that I want to be surrounded with. Number 2 is to define or speak to their struggles. So you really want to find out, what do you want to help these people with? Right? What are their biggest struggles? So you really want to try to find out their struggles. How can you do that? Create a Facebook group. I'm telling you, I know that some of you are scared to do that and you're scared to step into that, but it's really one of the best ways that you can start figuring out what their struggles are. Why? Because people are going to be a lot more likely to open up in a Facebook group rather than if you just post it on your public profile. People are going to be scared to comment, and chances are if they thought about writing you, they'll forget to write you and they won't do it. So instead, what you want to do on your Facebook group is create polls. So if you just ask an open-ended question that takes kind of a long answer, like, what's your biggest struggle? Usually people aren't going to answer. Okay, so instead, what you'll see me do in this group and my other group, the Yoga Goddess Academy, is I'll create polls and questions where I actually give them answers. So you might have to guess a little bit at first, right? But you want to give them some options. So then all they have to do, they see that poll, they click what applies to them. It's easy, they'll do it. Okay, so then you can start to speak to what they are struggling with. If you get crickets on one of the answers, well, maybe that's not the type of people that you're attracting. So it's better to actually find out what they're struggling with rather than guess what they're struggling with. Okay, because that's what I started doing in the beginning whenever I first started. Well, I'm a health coach, or I'm a yoga teacher, so I'm going to just do like a yoga diet detox or whatever. Not that it was a bad thing. I did get a lot of, interest from it, but it wasn't filling my cup either. And I knew that it wasn't having as big of an impact as I hoped. So I instead started asking what their struggles were instead of guessing. Okay, and then number 3 is to be yourself. So I love live streaming, as you know, and I highly encourage that in a Facebook group if you're a little bit too nervous to do it on your own page. And because it has more impact, it's more about quality over quantity. So I think it's even maybe better to do it in your Facebook group because you have your target market is in there. Those people that you really want to resonate with. And then sometimes, you can do it if you're, brave enough. You could do it on your other pages as well. But it's going to have, I think, more impact usually in your where your defined target market is. So if you're funny, if you're goofy, if, people just want to see your life. Sometimes my dog will just come up and start licking me or get in front of the camera, or, my daughter will start talking to me or come out and start talking, whatever. People want to see your life and they want to connect with you because they'll resonate with you. So those are my 3 top tips. Number 1, niche down. Number 2, define and speak to their struggles. And number 3 is to be yourself. So, remember, please, to join the challenge so that you guys can learn how to build a Facebook group, and you'll get a few tips on how to keep that group going as well. All right, so make sure that you join that challenge. That starts the 21st. So it's the 21st through the 26th. Every day I'll hop on and do a live stream just like this, something short and sweet just like this. And then you'll also get an email and probably a worksheet as well, so daily, to kind of keep you going. All right, have a great day. Thanks for hopping in. Namaste.